It's getting wet. Back up, let's go over it.
My name is Andy Hornby, photographer and vlogger. 15 years ago I started teaching myself photography. Today I travel the UK as a professional wedding photographer, landscape photographer and filmmaker. Learn from my experiences, my mistakes and my tips and advice. Join me on my photography adventures.
Do what you want to do. Say what you want to say. I'll be right here. I'll wait, you know I'll wait.
Hello and welcome to part 2 of this test video, if you like. It's a bit of a test, so you can't see me very well. It's pitch black outside. I'm in the car. I'm just on the way to a location down in Easton. I'm going to need somewhere that's really dark, so I'm going down to sort of easterny end of Portsmouth stroke Southsea, and I'm going to try and do a little bit of light painting in a different way. I don't know whether it's going to work or not, I'm not sure. We'll see. Whether it's dark enough. I need to do an exposure of something around sort of 30 seconds, give or take, so it has to be really dark. Otherwise I'm just going to be lit up myself with the very slight, even ambient light that's available around the town. And I'm going to be spinning, funnily enough, I'm going to be spinning some Christmas lights around to make like a light sphere that I've seen in a video before. Again, this is just a test. I don't know whether this is going to work or not. I'm by myself, so I want to try and get this done and dusted as quick as possible. You know, another feather in your cap, that kind of stuff. Just want to see if I can do it, see if it's possible. And I'm going to try and vlog it if I can. If it's pitch black down there, it's going to be really tricky. You might see bits and pieces, but there's going to be a lot you won't see in the video. So hopefully this part of the video is going to be probably fairly short. I'm going to get down there. I'll take this video with me anyway, get what I can get, and then I'll do an outro in the car on the way back home afterwards, and hopefully show you any of the pictures I got. So I'm going to do this now and I'll see you in a bit. Cheers, bye.
I heard you said you feel alone. Nothing is right with that. Picking up pieces of something that doesn't matter. You kept fighting, kept smiling. Prepare for war.
I'm going to watch what I'm doing, but turn this down a little bit. I think we're alone. We've been out of the way. I don't think there's anyone around, so this should be quite remote. It's very dark. The moon should be out, but there's a lot of cloud cover, so it's not to be seen. So the sky behind where you are is actually bright orange, because that's where Portsmouth and Southsea is, and it actually looks quite good when you see the pollution we put in the air and the lights we shove into the sky. I've got a red beacon behind me, you can just see on camera. There's a buoy just out there that guides people through this channel. This channel is quite narrow. It's between Portsmouth and Hallman Island, which is just across the road there. We're actually by a pier, and there's some like old wartime rafter type things. I don't even know what they are, to be honest with you. They should come out in these pictures, hopefully, because I'm going to be shooting long enough, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to get cracking with this. I'm going to leave this running for a little while, because I've got quite a bit of battery on there, and hopefully you might pick some of this up, I don't know. If you don't, I do apologise, but hopefully you'll see the pictures coming up shortly. I'll see you in a bit, bye.
There's just you.
You can't see me, hope you can hear me. My first picture of the day is, if it'll focus on it, pretty damn good. That's just the first one. I'm not worried about white balance is off, but how awesome is that? Oh, I'm going to carry on and do some more. So as a test, it's actually worked out quite well.
I'll wait, you know I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait, you know I'll wait.
I don't know whether you can see me or not. I've got a little bit of light in me, but I've taken, what, 2 or 3 shots. I've got to tell you, they're pretty awesome. I'm pretty amazed how quick and easy this setup was. Just bunching together, I don't know if you can see there, that's just bunching together a few fairy lights with some tape and swinging it around. That's all that is. Awesome. I'm going to move on. I'm going to go on the pier itself, and then I think I'm just going to call it a night, because that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to do, is try and see if it works, and it does work. So I'll see you back in the car in a minute. Cheers, bye. Or if you ever come down to Eastney, watch this car park. It's down near the sailing club, not as far as the ferry. You go into the sailing club car park and you turn right into another car park. Potholes everywhere. It's taken me 5-10 minutes just to get out. But yeah, tell you what, I've been here, what, 20 minutes, half hour at most, and I am really pleased. In fact, my settings that I came down here in my mind was to shoot for 30 seconds and see what happens, and you know, from the first shot, done. Absolutely fantastic. I don't know what to say, you know, from the first shot to the last, the exposure was spot on, so I didn't change anything at all. Moved locations a few times, got a few shots, and it's just a test shoot. I'll probably come back in and do some other stuff. This isn't the only stuff I'm doing in terms of light painting. You saw the other stuff with the wands, the like lightsaber stuff. I've got other things I want to do with those. The problem is with that is I need to shoot for even longer, potentially up to, you know, 1 minute 90 seconds, maybe even longer than that, 2 minutes. So it's going to be very difficult to find somewhere locally where the ambient light is going to allow for that, unless I can use an ND filter potentially. It might be the other way to go, just so I can take my exposure just that little bit further. I don't know, so I'm going to say goodbye now. Thank you for joining. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. This kind of stuff is what I'm going to be doing in 2019, and I'm going to start doing workshops and other bits and pieces like that as well. I do a lot of free photo walks on the south coast. I'm going to venture a bit further soon, so if you're local to the south coast, or even if you're not, drop me a comment down below, ask me where I'm going, or tell me where you'd like me to go, and I'll see if I can get there. So yeah, so thank you for joining me on this video. It's been short but really good. I've really enjoyed it. This is the kind of things that just excite me, strangely enough, and I'm going to be doing more of it. So please slap a thumbs up if you've got anything out of this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a good night. Bye.